on our highlight reel. Look at that again. Look at this circus shot by Air Force. Another angle. Wow!
Both teams trying to get the first bucket in the second half. Borja, what a shot! Reverse layup. Almost like a no-look shot.
A steal completed by Kevin Bin. Kevin Bin will take it strong for the 2 points. As if it meant their life. Kevin Bin. Strong move. Oh, she goes for the miss. They get the offensive rebound. Resultay. Kick out. Oh, the three is gone. Columna with the go-ahead three with 6 seconds left. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, and put our presence unto the Lord for the WNBL prayer.
Dear God, from whom every goodness, wisdom, and strength comes and begins, we are ever grateful as we owe before you all that we have and all that we are. Father, in our every sport and tournament, we ask you, keep us away from any danger, injury, accident, or untoward incident. Keep us safe and free from the infectious COVID-19, and keep us reminded to show true friendship and sportsmanship, that in our actions and showcase of skills and talents, your name may be praised. In your kindness and inspiration, continue making us mature and grow into the best versions of ourselves, where in anything and everything we do it for your greater glory. This we pray in your most holy name. Amen.
Manatili po tayong nakatindig. Please remain standing as we give respect to the team's hymn. First to the center court, the Go for Gold Philippine Navy Ladies Sailors to gather and sing the Philippine Navy hymn.
Buong dagat ng Pilipinas, buong kapuluan ipaglalaban. Daragat naglalayag, matatapang na mandirigma lumalaban. Walang takot na maglilingkod, handang ipagtanggol ating kalayaan. Yaw naman daragat, huya, 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 huya. Sigaw ng mandirigma, uwa, 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 uwa. Araw man o gabi, sa lupa o dagat man, magkaisa tayo sa hukbong dagat. Hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas.
Thank you very much. Go for gold, Philippine Navy Ladies Sailors. Now let's call in the Lady Battalions to the center court to gather as well and sing the Philippine Army hymn.
Vietnam, loob na lulusog, kalasag ng matatag na republika. Ulot pawis ay di alintana, sa kasama'y laking tiwala. Pag ng kawal ay lakas ng bansa, kaya palaging maghanda. Sa katunggali makikiba ka, pagkat mahal namin ang bandila. Lubog na lulusog, kalasag ng matatag na republika. Ulot pawis ay di alintana, sa kasama'y lang tiwala. Tatag ng kawal ay lakas ng bansa, kaya palaging maghanda. Sa katunggali makikiba ka, pagkat mahal namin ang bandila.
Thank you very much, Philippine Army Lady Battalions. You may go back to your respective places and be seated.
It's a beautiful day here at San Fernando, Pampanga, and it's a perfect time for the Women's National Basketball League. Is it Army domination or Navy revenge? It's the Lady Sailors taking on the Lady Battalion. Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christian Jacinto, and I'll be calling the action in this game, in this crucial matchup between the Lady Battalions and the Lady Sailors. And as we look at the team standings, they are sitting right in the middle of the pack. The Go for Gold Lady Sailors are at 3-3, while the Army Lady Battalions are at 2-3 at the number 4 spot. Sitting at the top spot is the Gig Lady Generals at 5-1. The PSI Lady Air Defenders is at number 2 at 5-2. As we look at the bottom of the standings is the Stan Quezon Lady Spartans at 0-6. As we look at the previous encounter, the Lady Battalion sinking the Sailors. The last time they met, March 19, 2022, the Lady Battalions came away with a 78-47 win over the Lady Sailors. They were out-rebounded the Lady Sailors 55-33, shot 51% from the field, and had 48 points in the paint compared to 24, and 19-4 when it comes to the fast break. Leading the attack in that game was no other than Janine Ponteos. We look at her now. Janine Ponteos came away with 29 points on 11 of 24 shooting, hitting 5 3-pointers alongside 4 steals. We look at her season averages, 25.8 points per game, 143% field goal shooting, 37% from threes, and 4.2 rebounds. Truly one of the most talented scorers here in the WNBL. On the other hand, we look at the Lady Sailors. The last time they met, or their last performance for the Lady Sailors, was Janelle Mendoza leading the way with 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals against the PSI Lady Air Defenders. For the season, she has averages of 12.2 points per game on 60% field goal shootings, 6.5 rebounds per game, and 0.8 steals per game. Now, we turn you over to the venue Barker for the formal introductions.
And before we go on, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to greet our very own game official on the floor. A happy birthday, Mr. Warning Shot, Jake Mabandos. Happy birthday! All the best to you, Mr. Warning Shot, Jake Mabandos. A very good afternoon, Branzigao Convention Center, and welcome to WNBL 2022 season. Ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. It's a Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors versus Philippine Army Lady Battalions. History for women's basketball. Here are the starting 5. First, for Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. One guard number 21. Josephine Ong. At forward number 14, Jessica Polenday. Playing center number 10, JD Mendoza. Starting at guard number 8, Karen Lomogda. And at forward number 0, Chobi Borja. The Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors head coach is Emilia Vega. Now, the starting 5 for Philippine Army Lady Battalions. Playing center number 3, Corporal Marie Lalaine Flormata. At forward number 6, Private First Class Banji Soriano. Starting at guard number 14, Corporal Diane Helisan. At forward number 20, Sergeant Gretchi Roque. And at one guard number 16, Private First Class Sok Borja. The Philippine Army Lady Battalions is led by Staff Sergeant Jerry Gadong.
We look at the starters for both teams. The Lady Sailors will be led by Ong, Lomogna, Mendoza, Borja, and Polenday. While on the other hand, the Philippine Army Lady Battalions will be led by Private First Class Borja, Corporal Jelisan, Corporal Flor Mata, Socorro, and Roque. We look at the referees officiating this match, Mabandos de Jesus and Louis Saripe. And a crucial game between two teams in the middle of the pack, looking for positioning as we enter the second round, or rather the tail end of the WNBL. First possession of the game. Here's Borja. Borja attacks Passes it to, turns it over. Borja gets it right back. And Borja scores the first 2 points of this game. And Borja gets the steal. Borja, however, loses it. And here come the Lady Battalions. Lady Battalions on the attack. Here's Gelisan on the wing. Using that floor mata pick. Over to the wing is Sok Borja. Corner to Gelisan. Gelisan attacks the floater. No good. The rebound is on Lumogda. Ong now leading the attack for the Lady Sailors. Ong kicks it out. Lumogda on the corner. That's good. And that's a three-pointer for Karen Lumogda, pushing the Lady Sailors lead to 5-0 with 8:45 to go in the first quarter. And they go to the wing. Gelisan, a three on her own. And a great response from Dayan Gelisan. Or rather, that's just a long two for Gelisan. But she puts the Lady Battalions on the board. 5-2. Lumogda. Lumogda just being hounded by Vanji Soriano. And there's the corner three-pointer by Lumogda. That's the reason why they're hounding her, as Gelisan answered right back with a long two of her own. And here's Mendoza handing it over. The layup is no good for Borja. Ong now. Shot clock reset to 13. Paulinday up over to Borja. Borja, 5 seconds. Does she know it? And the great hands, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Baseline jumper, that's no good for Mendoza. But the battle for the rebound, it will be a jump ball. And jumping it out will be Paulinday and Flor Mata. So Flor Mata with the size advantage here against Paulinday. Let's see if they win it. That they do. And on the counter, easy layup for Borja. That's a heads-up play there. Borja immediately leaking out to get the easy juice. And right now, they only trail by 1, 5-4. And on the other end, their own Borja, Jovi Borja, that is trying to make things happen, but she loses the ball. They will retain possession, though. She kicks it to Lumogda. Underneath, Mendoza passes it to nobody, and that's a turnover for the Lady Sailors. Lady Battalion looking to taste the lead. And Flor Mata will also be warned for resentment to a call. Josephine Ong to the line, their lead guard. Averages of nearly 9 points and 5 rebounds a game to go along 3.3 assists. And that will be her first point of this ball game. 2 for 2 for Josephine Ong. And it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Sailors with 6:48 to go in the first quarter. And they break the trap on the counter, Flor Mata. However, the Lady Sailors quick to get back. Flor Mata attacks anyway. That won't go in, but they get the rebound. And here's Borja, swings it over to the wing. And great defensive play there by the other Borja, Jovi Borja, that is. And now here's Ong. Ong left wide open. She won't shoot. She finds Lumogda on the corner, however. And Karen Lumogda likes those corners. She hit 1 for 3 earlier. And a long 2 on the other side. On the counter are the Lady Battalions. Soriano. That's good for Vanji Soriano. So now action picking up between the two teams. As Ong bring the ball down for the Lady Sailors. Mendoza at the top of the key. Here's Borja. Borja shoots. No go. Rebound Soriano. Borja forward pass over to Roque. And Roque is fouled by Polende. This time it will be between Gelisan and Mendoza. Army gets it. The Lady Battalions, Vanji Soriano. No good. She gets it once more. Vanji Soriano kicks it out. Sok Borja for three. That's good. The first three-pointer for Sok Borja. And we are tied at 9 with a little over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lobogda, the jumper, no good. And here come the Lady Battalions. Borja. Roque. Over to Gelisan, back to Borja. Borja being hounded by Ong. She kicks it over to Soriano. Soriano. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Soriano takes the jumper, no good. Rebound, Flormata. Over to Borja. Will she hit another one? No go. But Roque with the rebound. Roque spins. Roque power move. Still no go. Flormata. And the offensive rebounding of the Lady Battalions, giving the Lady Sailors some issues early on. One possession after another, as Flormata just lording it over underneath. Borja, no other choice but to foul her, as Flormata sinks the first free throw. So some substitutions for the Lady Sailors. And Senyo gets the rebound. And Mercado pushing the basketball. Mercado stops and pops. A little long for Mercado, and Borja gets the rebound. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. It's a 1-point lead for the Lady Battalion. Soriano. Her pass is tipped by Mateo. It's Zalin Mateo. Just checked in for the first time in this game. Soriano. Underneath the Flormata, faced with a double, kicks it out. Soriano, wide open jumper for Vanji Soriano. That's good. And that's something that the Lady Sailors could not afford to do. Leave Vanji Soriano wide open, because she loves those jumpers. And here's Mercado looking to answer back. Mercado, tough shot, good defense for Garcia. And on the other end, Roque just attacking Mercado. And she'll troop to the line for 2 free throws. Roque missed 2 foul shots earlier. And this time, she hits the first. And it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Battalion. And a lane violation is called on the Lady Sailors, so Roque will have one more shot. And Roque misses the bonus shot, and she looks to steal the ball away from Mercado, but Mercado looking to attack. There's a 3-pointer for Borja. That won't go in. Battle for the rebound goes to the Lady Battalion. Here's Borja on the other end. Borja. She swings it over. Garcia. Borja fakes. Borja. Good find, but no. Garcia wasn't ready for that pass. And a timeout is called by the Lady Sailors. They trail by 4. We will be back shortly. We look at the steady support for the Lady Battalions. Gretchen Roque with 13 points and 9 rebounds. Vanji Soriano with 9 points and 8 rebounds. Truly some rebounding reinforcements for the Lady Battalion. And right now, they're getting to flex their muscles once more as they're lording over the boards here against the Lady Sailors. We're back to action here at the Brenzigiao Convention Center, and the Lady Battalion still holding a 13-9 lead over the Lady Sailors. The Lady Sailors looking to trim that lead down. Here's Mateo on the wing. Mateo. Over to Cas, back to Mateo, 2 seconds. Mateo shoots, no good, but they get the rebound. That won't go in for Senyo. Another run, still no good for Ewan Arai. And the ball swings back to the Lady Battalions. Here's Sok Borja, over to Garcia. Roque being guarded by Arai. Borja with the fake. Borja is fouled by Cas. And that's just the first personal foul for Diane Cas. And here's Soriano once more. This time it won't go in. Battle for the rebound. Garcia beats Mercado to it. Soriano attacks. Soriano, the jumper. That's good for Vanji Soriano. And she's got 6 in the game. Vanji Soriano beginning to heat up. Mateo left wide open on the corner. Long. And Senyo gets the rebound. Senyo attacks. Over to Mateo. Hounded by 4 white shirts. And they force a turnover. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lady Battalion still holding a 6-point lead. And here's Lavalle. Over to Soriano underneath. Kicks it out. Comeso. Flormata. 2 seconds. 1 second. Flormata. That's good to beat the buzzer. And Len Flormata pushing the Lady Battalion lead to 8 points. 17-9 with a minute and 34 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Mercado. Good pass by Mercado, but that won't go in. Rebound by Garcia. And Soriano will slow things down as they look to pad the lead to double digits in this possession. Garcia underneath. Garcia, no good. Senyo gets the rebound. Almost a steal there. And here's Arai. Mateo. Corner. That's good. Finally, a 3-pointer for Zalin Mateo. Trimming the lead of the Lady Battalion to 5, 17-12. Lavalle stripped, and on the counter is Mercado. Mercado slows things down over to Ewan Arai. And here's Mateo. Will she hit another one? Yes! Mateo back-to-back 3-pointers. And right now, it's down to a 2-point lead with Mateo. Mateo's consecutive 3-pointers. Flormata looking to attack Senyo. Flormata, shimmy. Flormata, oh, that's beautiful for Len Flormata with a half spin and the jumper to extend their lead to 4 with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Arai looking for that cutting Mateo. And it will be a turnover. So look at Arai finding Mateo. That's her first three-pointer. And then on the top of the key, Mateo hitting another one. That's why they only trail by 4. But Flormata, that jumper, putting the Lady Battalions up by 4. We will be back shortly. And here's Ong. 1 second. Ong, that won't go in. So after 1 quarter, the Lady Battalions holding a 19-15 lead. Despite the hot shooting of Karen Lomogda, as Vanji Soriano leading the charge for the Lady Battalions in this game. Sok Borja also getting into the action. And that's why they're up by 4, 19-15. We will be back shortly. We are back here at the Brenzi Giao Convention Center for the second quarter of this WNBL matchup. The Lady Battalion holding a 19-15 lead over the Lady Sailors. It has been an action-packed first 10 minutes, and we expect more from these two teams as Flormata, Garcia swings it over to Borja. Flormata, 8 seconds on the eye post. Flormata, oh, good find by Flormata. Yes, Lavalle will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and that's one good thing about Flormata. Is not only is she a skilled post scorer, she can also find teammates using her height to her advantage to just look over everyone and make the right pass, as a missed free throw for Lavalle, second one. But she still extends the lead to 5 as a great stop there for the Lady Battalion. Here's Borja. Borja hounded by Ong. Borja 17 seconds. Borja 16 seconds. And Ong's pressure defense paying off for the Lady Sailors as they force an 8-second violation. And Borja will be throwing the ball in for the Lady Sailors. Here's Ong. They swing it over. Back to Ong. Now to the corner to Borja. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Borja hounded. Mendoza, the jumper. No good. And the rebound by Flormata. Comesa now on the counter attack. Over to Garcia. Comeso. Borja on the wing. Looking for Flormata. And now it's back to Comeso. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Comeso using that Lavalle pick. Nearly loses it. Lavalle recovers. Lavalle spins. No good. Flormata on the offensive rebound. And Flormata now beginning to flex her muscles as she extends the lead of the Lady Battalions to 7. But on the answer, that is a miss. But on the second attempt, Trixie Antiquera getting it to go to trim the lead of the Lady Battalions to just 5, 17-22. And a foul is called on Janelle Mendoza. We look at Mendoza just warding off Lavalle. Steal here. Antequera scoring on an easy 2 points. And now the lead is down to 3. And almost another turnover for the Lady Battalions. Here's Flormata with the spin. Flormata, a good pass to Lavalle. And as I've said, Flormata is a very skilled passer as well, finding Lavalle on that trip. And speaking of great passes, Mendoza scoring off that great feed from Polinday. So, nice to see some teamwork from both teams. Running plays and making the right passes as Flormata turns the ball over. And on the counter is Ong. Oh, beautiful spin, but Garcia making sure that Ong doesn't get to finish. As we look at this Gatorade fast break, it's brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Trixie Antequera getting that steal. And that Gatorade fast break layup. Back to live action. Jenny Mendoza scoring on an easy deuce. Now it's only a 1-point lead for the Lady Battalions, 24-23, and almost another turnover. Turnovers hounding the Lady Battalions in this quarter. As Borja misses, but on the second attempt, Mendoza just working harder than everyone in that possession and getting rewarded with the 2 points. And on the corner is Roque. The jumper, Lavella, that won't go in. And here's Ong on the counter, looking to take the lead once more for the Lady Sailors. Ong to Mendoza. Mendoza over to Antequera now. Antequera attacks. Antequera, the floater, that won't go. The rebound by Garcia. And Soriano leading the fast break now over to Bora. Bora looking for Lavalle, but another turnover for the Lady Battalion. Inside and Lumogda checking back in. Polinday and Antequera heading out as we look at the turnover picture. 7 turnovers already for the Lady Battalions. Most of that coming here in the second quarter. Lady Sailors only have 2. So that is why, despite the great shooting, this is only a 1-point lead for the Lady Battalions. Borja. Roque is stopped by Mendoza. That's the baseline jumper for Vanji Soriano, won't go in. And Ong on the counter. Ong looking to attack. Ong kicks it out. A 3-pointer for Lumogda. That won't go in this time. Ong gets the rebound, and Ong pushing the Lady Sailors back up 25-24. Roque, sidestepping move. Roque, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's Vanji Soriano who gets it. Soriano attacks. Soriano kicks it out. Soriano, 6 seconds. Over to Roque, and a foul is called. And Irene Tinsay getting called for first personal. Shot clock will be reset to 14 seconds. Garcia over to Borja. Here's Roque. Roque now looking to attack. Roque nearly loses it. 5 seconds. Borja, 3 seconds. Borja, the jumper. Won't go in, and the rebound by Lumogda. And Ong looking to push. Ong attacks. Ong will now wait for her teammates as Mendoza on the top of the key. Hands it over to Lumogda. Lumogda, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Borja fakes the 3-pointer. Borja takes the 3-pointer, and that's short for Borja. The Lady Battalion get the rebound. Here's Sagaino. Over to Garcia. Garcia spins, looking for a fan. Finds Vanji Soriano. That won't go in. And the rebound by Roque. Roque is fouled. And Roque will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Reggie Roque back to the line. And this time, she makes the first free throw. Over to Bora, 5 seconds. Bora back to Roque, and great defensive play once more for the Lady Sailors. Yet another turnover for the Lady Battalion. Arai. Lomogda, another corner jumper, won't go. Borja gets the rebound. Bora pushing the basketball. Borja. She finds Soriano, over to Roque. Fakes. Roque hounded by 3 blue shirts. And battle for the rebound. Arai recovers. And Arai pushing the basketball over to Mercado. Mercado 2-on-1. Mercado waiting for her teammates. That's going to be a foul on Dory Sagaino. Just failing to put on the brakes there. It's the first personal for Sagaino. First free throw is good for Mendoza. That will be her 5th point in this game. To go along, 4 rebounds and an assist. So, productive half so far for Mendoza. Though she splits the free throw, we are tied at 26 with 3 minutes to go in the half. Borja. And here's Roque at the top of the key. Roque attacks. Roque, no good. Roque battling for that rebound. Fights Gelisan on the corner. Gelisan for 3. In and out. Lumogda gets the rebound. And here's Arai on the counter. Arai will be called for a dribbling violation. And she acknowledges it. As Flormata checks back in for Sagaino. Just a brief rest for Flormata. Flormata so far with 7, 4, and 3. 4 rebounds and 3 assists already for Flormata. And here's Borja. Swings it over to Gelisan. Gelisan for 3. No go. Borja gets the rebound. Flormata now. Kicks it out to Roque with the jumper. Reggie Roque putting the Lady Battalions up 28-26, and another assist there for Flormata. And here's Lomogda. Throws the ball away, and the ball will swing back to the Army Lady Battalion. So we look at Flormata finding Roque, who has no troubles hitting that jumper. And the Lady Sailors will look to up the pressure. But Roque, and Roque turns the ball over. Another unforced error for the Lady Battalions. And a good fake by Mateo. Mateo, however, misses on that 3-pointer. She already hit 2 in the first. Borja. Borja for 3. That's good. Sok Borja hitting her second 3-pointer in this game. And right now, it's back to a 5-point lead for the Army Lady Battalions. Here's a crossover. Mercado, the floater, won't go. And Borja gets the rebound. And a fake. Over to the corner. Soriano. Borja. Another one. No good. And Formata with the save. However, it's a 5-point lead with less than a minute to go. On point. Two for two for Polanday. And a timeout is called by the Philippine Army Lady Battalions. They're up by 3. We will be back shortly. We look at the game results of the NBL youth earlier. The 16 under Pampanga Snipers getting a 63-58 win over the San Pedro. And the 16 under Pampanga Delta Junior dropping a 46-55 loss to the United Ballers. 19 under SJDM PCS Yangskivel getting a 67-49 win over the Nueva Ecija Golden Plains. And I think on the last game, Marikina edge out, or rather Muntinlupa edge out Marikina in that final game. So lots of potential, lots of talent in the NBL youth. And they turned the ball over the Philippine Army Battalion, Lady Battalion, with 6 seconds to go in the first half. Ong looking to attack, and that's a great pass by Ong over to Jaira Brillante. Instead of getting another shot, the Lady Battalion will head to the half, holding only a 1-point lead, 31-30, and it has been an action-packed quarter. Len Flormata once again lording it over underneath, and on the other end, Trixie Antiquera giving the Lady Sailors some needed boost off the bench. And the rebounding woes has been answered by Ong and the others, while Sok Borja also finding her range in the second quarter. Lady Battalion holding a 1-point lead, 31-30 over the Lady Sailors. We will be back shortly.
Kabinbin still with a lot of energy. Look at this. Look at the energy of Chak Kabinbin. Woo! She's so fast even in slow motion. Air Force. Shot clock down to 5. Oh, fancy shot! Wow! Put that on our highlight reel. Look at that again. Look at this circus shot by Air Force. Another angle. Wow!
Both teams trying to get the first bucket in the second half. Borja, what a shot. Reverse layup. Almost like a no-look shot.
Steal completed by Kabinbin. Kabinbin will take it strong for the 2 points. As if it meant their life. Kabinbin. Strong move. Oh, she goes
Welcome back here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. My name is Christian Jacinto and I will be having some updates for the NBL and the WNBL. For next week, the WNBL and the NBL won't be playing from May 7 to 8, mainly because of the Philippine elections. But in lieu of that, we will have the NBL Youth on May 7. And another thing that we should be talking about is still the rather strict protocols here at the venue during NBL and WNBL games. Well, while we believe and while we are happy that the cases are dropping, we still believe that strict protocols should be met just to ensure the safety of our players, the safety of our staff, and the safety of our coaches. And more to talk about that is the Executive Vice President of the NBL, Ms. Rose Montreal, who is with me on the panel. Ma'am Rose, good afternoon and welcome to the panel. Pag-usapan natin yung protocols na yan.
Hello Christian, magandang hapon. Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng nakatutok sa atin magmula kaninang umaga alas 8 sa NBL Youth hanggang ngayon sa live streaming on Facebook and YouTube and other international live streaming partner natin sa WNBL. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Ma'am, ang daming nagtatanong strict pa daw yung protocols. And what's the reason behind that?
Oo. Christian, so pag-usapan muna natin yung protocol, no? Number one, nakatutok kasi tayo. We get updates from time to time regarding cases, regarding COVID. NBL and WNBL up to now believes that meron pa rin COVID, meron pa rin pandemic, and madali naman punuin yung venue. In fact, for how many weekends na nandito tayo sa Brenzy Giao, ang mga kapampangan nating kaibigan na sumusuporta sa Pampanga Delta, lalong-lalo na sa NBL at WNBL, sobra silang excited kasi to go back to, watching basketball. But, forgive us kung talagang we limit the people coming inside. We're very strict. In fact, even si Com last night, nung second game ng NBL, actually nasa entrance si Com checking yung mga vaccination, yung mga booster cards and all that. Yun na nga, like what I said earlier, naniniwala pa rin tayo na may COVID, meron pa rin pandemic, and we want to protect our players, our delegation, our NBL staff, because ang guidance naman ng GAB, ng Games and Amusement Board, specifically ang medical section headed by Dr. Redentor Viernes at saka ang mga GAB Pro Sports officers natin, brief tayong mabuti, ginaid tayong mabuti on how to conduct safety pag-organize ng game. So, hanggang ngayon, ina-adapt pa rin natin yung closed circuit bubble protocols. Yun nga lang, ang difference ngayon, nagpapapasok na tayong audience. If you notice, sa likuran ng table official tsaka sa likuran ng bench, mapapansin nila na it's vacant. Pinapaupo lang natin yung mga extension ng delegation because we don't want contamination, audience and team. So, yun, because we have this assumption na nag-conduct ka ng closed circuit bubble, it is assumed that 100% of the people inside the venue are fully vaccinated and fully boosted. Unfortunately, syempre, hindi naman natin mag-guarantee talaga yan because we also lack the people sometimes to do the checking and counter-checking.
Ma'am, since we're here already, pag-usapan na rin natin, WNBL 3x3, anong balita dito?
Oo, alam mo, Christian, we had a very successful first leg, second leg, third leg, and now we're heading towards our fourth leg on the 28th of May. That is Saturday. Ang magandang news ngayon, meron na namang mga bagong teams. LGU ng Pasay is joining. And then Discovery of the Tews are also joining as an additional team. And it's going to be held still at the Red Arc Gym Events Place in Wawa, Balagtas, Bulacan. Of course, thank you very much to Architect Romy Cardenas of the DF Bulacan Republicans for hosting again the Leg 4 of WNBL 3x3.
And yun, ma'am, with the WNBL 3x3, the NBL Youth, and the NBL Playoffs, malapit na rin. Truly, exciting things are ahead us dito sa NBL.
Yes, Christian, sobrang exciting talaga, lalong-lalo na napakataas ng viewership natin yesterday and today with NBL Youth. And lagi nating sinasabi, NBL believes that the stars of tomorrow in terms of basketball will start and will shine in NBL. Maraming salamat, Christian.
And shining they are Ma'am, maraming salamat for joining us in the panel. Definitely, excited kami lahat dito sa kung ano pang in store for us in the NBL, WNBL, and the NBL Youth.
Yes.
So, ayun. Once
you.
again, our Executive Vice President, Rose Montreal. And when we return, the halftime analysis and the halftime show for the WNBL game here at the Brenzigao Convention Center. We will be back shortly.
Kabinbin, still with a lot of energy. Look at this. Look at the energy of Chak Kabinbin. Woo! She's so fast, even in slow motion. Air Force. Shot clock down to 5. Oh, fancy shot! Wow! Put that on our highlight reel. Look at that again. Look at this circus shot by Air Force. Another angle. Wow!
Both teams trying to get the first bucket in the second half. Borja, what a shot, reverse layup. Almost like a no-look shot.
A steal completed by Kabinbin. Kabinbin will take it strong for the 2 points. As if it meant their life. Kabinbin. Strong move. Oh, she goes for the miss. They get the offensive rebound. Resulte. Kick out. Oh, the 3 is gone. Columna with the go-ahead 3 with 6 seconds left. Wow!
We're back here at the Brenzigao Convention Center with the matchup between the Philippine Army Lady Battalions holding a 31-30 lead over the Lady Sailors. We look back at the highlights of the first half. Karen Lumogda starting off well for the Lady Sailors, hitting first 5 points. On the other end, Vanji Soriano responding with a couple of jumpers on her own as the aforementioned Lumogda hit another 3-pointer. And speaking of 3-pointers, that's Sok Borja nailing a 3-pointer of her own. Army Lady Battalions holding a 19-15 lead after the first 10 minutes in the second quarter. That's Flor Mata continuing to lord underneath, while Trixie Antiquera also giving the Lady Sailors a much-needed boost. And the offensive rebounding, which was a problem for the Lady Sailors in the first quarter, were answered. But after the first 10 minutes, it's still the Lady Battalions holding a 31-30 lead over the Lady Sailors. We look at the statistics. Field goals, almost the same. Rebounding, the Lady Battalions holding a 10 rebound lead over the Lady Sailors, resulting to more second chance points, 12-6. But turnovers has been a problem for the Lady Battalions as they turn the ball over many times, resulting to 6 steals. We look at the leading scorers. Mateo with 2 3-pointers leading the way with 6. Lumogda 5. Mendoza has 5 and Pong has 4. On the other end, the Lady Battalions being led by Sok Borja with 8 points. Len Flormata with 7. Vanji Soriano with 6. And in a while, the third quarter will begin here at the Brenzigao Convention Center. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Christian Jacinto, and I will be calling the final two quarters of this game. Of course, if the Lady Battalion beat the Lady Sailors in this game, they will move up to number 3, while relegating the Lady Sailors to the 4th spot in the standings. First possession of the half goes to the Lady Battalions, and they hold a 1-point lead. Gelisan over to Flormata. Flormata, short jumper, is short. And Soriano left wide open for 3. That's short, but Flormata once again getting that rebound. Borja thinks about the 3, but she passes it off instead. Vanji Soriano will try, in and out for Vanji Soriano, but the offensive rebounding of the Philippine Army Lady Battalions going to work. However, that won't result to 2 points, as a foul is called on Gelisan. So lots of opportunities for the Lady Battalion early on, but they weren't able to convert. Aray over to Mercado. Borja attacks. Borja strip, but the Lady Sailors will retain possession. Here's Mercado for 3. No good. And oh, that's great effort for Mendoza, and a great pass by Borja to Lumogda, who scores the easy deuce. And Karen Lumogda putting the Lady Sailors ahead 32-31 in the early goings of the third period. Borja over to Roque. Roque looking to attack. Corner. That's a 3-pointer for Gelisan. Won't go. Battle for the rebound is Mercado. And here's Lumogda now. Over to Borja. Borja looking to attack Flormata. Over to Mendoza underneath. Great defense by Roque. And they force a turnover. Here's Roque now. Roque, oh, great hands by Ewan Aray, but the Lady Battalion recover. Here's a 3-pointer for Gelisan, no good. And the rebound by Soriano. Soriano underneath to Flormata. Flormata, half spin. She loves that move. This time it won't go in, but Soriano once again getting the rebound. However, she was almost stripped, and the Lady Battalion will recover and keep possession with 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's a 3-pointer for Soriano, and she's been called in this quarter. But Gelisan gets the rebound. Still no good for the Lady Battalions, but Flormata gets it. One more chance for Roque. Still no go. And another rebound. Roque still won't go in. And I think that was 5 or 6 attempts at the basket right there. And the Lady Sailors call a timeout. They lead by 1. We will be back shortly. Back to live action here at the Brenzy Gao Convention Center, where the Philippine Army Lady Battalion looked to buy a basket in the second half. It has been a struggle offensively for them, even as they control the boards. So it's something the Lady Sailors should be on the lookout for. But they're up 32-31. Here's Ong. Ong looking to attack. Ong, no, great defense, but Mendoza rather getting that loose ball and scoring on the easy juice, and another turnover for the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Just miscommunication between Soriano and Bora right there. And here's Arayi now. Over to Polinday. Polinday over to Arayi. Arayi looking for that pick. Arayi over to Mendoza. Good pass. And Mendoza won't waste that pass by Arayi. And Arayi almost forcing another turnover. And here's Gelisan. Over to Bora. Borja. Over to Gelisan using that pick. Gelisan, the jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ong will get it. And Ong looking to lead the attack. Ong, over to Mercado, or rather Mendoza. Mendoza battling for it. And a foul is called. I think that will be on Gelisan. The second personal foul for Gelisan. And almost another turnover there. Carpo checking in for the first time in this game. And here's Mateo. Underneath. Mendoza. Jumper, no good. Mendoza battling for that offensive rebound, and Polinday gets it. Mateo hit two already. Mateo, in and out. As the Army Lady Battalion get the rebound, and here's Garcia. Garcia, that's good. First 2 points for Kat Garcia. And that finally breaks the dry spell for the Army Lady Battalion. And an offensive foul, I think, is called on Mendoza. As Garcia just evading the defense and getting that floater to go. A much needed basket for the Army Lady Battalion. Roque looking to attack. Garcia looking for Flormata. Excellent idea there for Garcia, but just wasn't executed to perfection as they turn the ball over once more. Mateo. Polinday underneath to Mendoza. Mendoza back to Polinday. Polinday, that's good. Jessica Polinday with her 4th point of the game. And Garcia breaking the trap. Garcia responding with a layup of her own. So Kat Garcia now with 4 points all in the second half. And here's a 3-pointer for Mateo. That won't go. Flormata the rebound, and on the counter attack, that's a bad pass from Banji Soriano. And Mendoza now over to Polinday. A cutting Mateo now gets it. Mateo battling for it. Who will get the loose ball? Look at Roque fighting for it. And Roque just showing that she wants it more than anybody else. It will result to a jump ball. Let's look at Mateo and Roque. And Mendoza joining in. Kaarpo joining in. And Roque just fighting for that loose ball. And Garcia gets it. Garcia loves that open court. And right now, the Lady Sailors are prepared for her. Here's Vanji Soriano. Over to Borja. Borja uses that Garcia pick. Garcia short on the three-pointer. And the ball will swing back to the Lady Sailors. Ong now leading the attack for the Lady Sailors. Antiquera had a solid sparingly minutes in the second quarter. Antiquera for three. That's good for Trixie Antiquera. And each time she heads to the court as we have some commotion midway at center court. I think technicals were given after that Antiquera three-pointer. As we will look at what happened. Here's Antiquera hitting another three-pointer. And then a timeout was called, but there's a bump between Soriano and Carpo, and Carpo really selling that call. But there was a bump nonetheless, and we will be back after the break. We'll see what happens in that play. WNBL double round robin eliminations. The top 4 teams will advance to the semifinals. The semifinals will be a best of 3. The first seed will take on the 4th seed, and the second seed will take on the 3rd seed. The winner of those pairings will head in a best of 3 finals affair. And that's why this match is very important when it comes to placing. Of course, currently at number 3 are the Lady Sailors. And if the Lady Battalion beat them in this game, the Lady Battalion will move to number 3. So it's a battle between the two teams in the middle of the pack. So it will be a double technical between Carpo and Vanji Soriano. So basically, they will be canceling each other out. As we look at what happened once again, Carpo having some words with the referee. And then Soriano just giving her a shove right there. But right now, we're back to live basketball, and Vanji Soriano has that basketball, finding Sok Bora on the corner. And Bora with her 3rd three-pointer of the game. She's got 11. And most importantly, the lead of the Lady Sailors is down to 3. On the attack is Bora on the other end. Won't go in, and on the counter, Vanji Soriano, as a player is down on the other side of the court. I think that's Garcia. And she's holding on to her right ankle. Garcia in visible pain. And right now, she's looks like she can't move her right foot. As we look at what happened in the replay, here's the attack by Bora. As we look at Garcia on the left side of your screen. Garcia will be jumping in. She will collide with a teammate, and I think she landed on the foot of Borja, although it's not clear. And just an unfortunate situation for Kat Garcia. She's been having a good quarter. Oh, I think she's just cramping up. So back to action, and Borja almost forcing a turnover. Near Sok Borja. Gelisan. Roque. Swings it over. Borja, bad pass by Gelisan right there. And Vanji Soriano telling her that I'm right here. And another turnover for the Lady Battalion. Near Santiquera. We look at the turnover picture. 16 turnovers already for the Lady Battalion. Lady Sailors just 8. And that's why they trail by 3, despite lording it over the boards, despite getting multiple shot possessions. They still trail by 3. Here's Borja. Over to Roque, short jumper, won't go in. Battle for the rebound. Ewan Arayi gets it. And here's Cas. Over to Borja. Corner is Antiquera. Antiquera swings it over. Cas attacks. Cas, beautiful move by Cas. Everything but the shot. As Sok Borja looks to slow things down for the Lady Battalion. Entering the 1 minute and 50 mark of the third period. Borja. Polinde underneath the floor mata. Borja left wide open. Good passing by the Lady Battalion. Vanji Soriano misses on that three-pointer, but a much better possession for the Lady Battalion, considering that they found the shot that they wanted. Just unfortunate Vanji Soriano can't hit that. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Sailors. Antiquera passes it to no one. And Senyo replacing Mendoza. Cas replaced Bayong with 1 minute and 17 to go in this quarter. Lumogda checks in for Ewan Arayi. And the Lady Sailors look like they're setting up a half-court trap defense here. Looks like they will get their assignments at half-court. And here's Flor Mata. Roque looking to attack. Roque is fouled on the dribble. So no foul shots for Roque. Senyo called for the personal. Comeso checks in for Gelisan. And here's Comeso. Over to Flor Mata. Flor Mata. 6 seconds. Comeso. And an offensive foul is called on Len Flor Mata. The third personal foul now for Len Flor Mata. Did she move? Tough goal. And over to the live action. Here's Antiquera. Lumogda, top of the key. 3. That's good for Karen Lumogda. And that will be her second 3-pointer of the game. She's already got 10 points. And it's a 6-point lead for the Lady Sailors. Soriano. Over to Flor Mata. Flor Mata looking to attack Senyo. Flor Mata. No good. Rebound Soriano. And Soriano may have been hacked there, but misses on the offensive rebound. Antiquera over to Borja. Borja to Senyo. Senyo underneath. That's good. And the big men or the big women of the Lady Sailors showing their great passing as time expired on the Lady Battalion. It has been a big quarter for the Lady Sailors. Excellent passing between the Philippine Navy. Look at the Pauline Day off that feed from Mendoza. On the other end, Kat Garcia getting a few baskets here. Lomogda hitting her second three-pointer. And that's why they're up 46-38 after 3 quarters. 4th quarter action when we return. We look at Zaline Mateo, who hit a couple of 3-pointers for the Lady Sailors. And Lady Battalion's looking to find answers offensively in the final 10 minutes of this game. They trail by 8, 46-38. And the Lady Sailors look to taste a double-digit lead for the first time in this game as we look at the quarter scoring. 19-15 for the Lady Battalion the first quarter, and then the Lady Sailors outscoring them 15-12. But in the third period, 16-7, just 7 points for the Lady Battalion. And that's why getting that early basket for Gretchen Roque will be a big thing for the Lady Battalion. It's time to get their confidence up, especially since we only have 10 minutes to go in this ball game. And on the other end, Ong, almost. Soriano gets the rebound and a turnover. Ong over to Pauline Day, is blocked by Soriano. And Soriano will bring the ball down herself, but it's another turnover as Lomogda recovers. Lomogda over to Senya. Senyo, no good. And the rebound by Ong. Ong will say, teka lang. And she will set things up. Ong now looking to attack. Ong over to Pauline Day. 4 seconds. Pauline Day. 3 seconds. Lomogda, the jumper. Long. And shot clock will expire. And the ball will head towards the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Senyo now getting a breather as Mendoza checks back in. And here's Roque. Over to Borja. Underneath, Flormata. Good D. And Flormata recovers. Flormata! Then there's just no stopping Len Flormata when she gets her position underneath. She doesn't get it on the first attempt. But Pauline Day just caught ball watching, failing to box out Flormata, resulting to another serving, a foul in a basket, and the 3-point play for Flormata, as she now has 10 points, and the lead of the Lady Sailors is down to a 3-point lead. Up 46-45, the Lady Sailors. We will be back shortly. We look at the red-hot Sok Borja. He's already hit 3 3-pointers in this game. Look at those numbers, 11 points, 4 assists, and 4 blocks. Surprisingly, 4 blocks for Sok Borja. And she's the lead guard for the Lady Battalion, so it's a testament to how well she defends and the effort that she puts in on that side of the court. And right now, she's leading the Lady Battalion to a 7-0 rally to start the fourth quarter. They entered the fourth trailing by 8, and right now they're only down by 1. But a turnover as Borja overshoots that pass on Flormata. And here's Mercado now, handing the basketball underneath to Arayi. Good pass by Arayi to Mendoza. And I'm just a fan of how Ewon Arayi passes out of that post. Beautiful, beautiful vision for Ewon Arayi. And that basket ends the dry spell for the Lady Sailors as Borja with the most telegraphic foul I've seen in this game. And Kat Garcia, who earlier cramped up in the third period, is now back on the floor. Great to see her back. Flormata over to Borja. Borja, another 3. That's good for Sok Borja. And the game is now tied at 48. And that's her fourth 3-pointer, 14 points in the game now for Sok Borja. Here's Ewon Arayi. Arayi underneath. Wide open is Borja for 3. And on the other end, that's Chovy Borja responding with a long 2 over her namesake. And the Lady Sailors retain possession at 50-48. Borja over to Soriano. Soriano fake. Soriano jumper. That's good for Vanji Soriano. And she's got 8. And the game is tied at 50 with 6 minutes to go in the game. Almost a turnover there. Mercado over to Borja. Another 3. That's good for Chovy Borja. And what a time for her to come alive. That's 5 straight points for Chovy Borja. And the Lady Sailors move up 53-50 with 5:40 to go in the fourth period. Here's a 3-pointer. Sok Borja, no good. Vanji Soriano taps it out. And Soriano gets it right back. Soriano attacking. Soriano, no good. Flormata, the rebound. And Flormata scores on the offensive rebound. It's back to a 1-point lead for the Lady Sailors. Lady Sailors looking to pad that further. Ewon Arayi, no good. And the rebound by Borja as the Lady Battalion look to, and a dangerous pass there for Borja. But they recover. So we look at this 3-pointer from Chovy Borja. We have 2 Borjas in this game, and they're both playing excellent basketball. As Flormata misses a gimme underneath. And the rebound for the Lady Sailors. Here's Mercado. Mercado over to Ewon Arayi. Arayi, corner. Ong left wide open. Ong over to Mercado. Arayi left wide open for 3. Still no good. And the rebound, it will go to Arayi. Arayi over to Borja. To Ong now. Ong back to Borja. Great pass by Ong. And Borja with 7 points in this quarter. And the Lady Sailors move up 55-52. All thanks to Chovy Borja, who's come alive in the fourth period. The final 4:30 of this quarter when we return. We look at the anchor for the Lady Battalions underneath Len Flormata. Look at those numbers. 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's a luxury if you have a center that is as skilled as Len Flormata, someone who can dominate on the post, hit those short jumpers, and find teammates off of double teams. And it's another productive game for her. But they trail by 3, and they're gonna need more of that from her if they want to storm back in this game. Soriano over to the corner, 4 seconds. Here's Flormata, 2 seconds. A second to go. Flormata to beat the buzzer. No good. And the rebound by the Lady Sailors. Here's Mercado. Mercado, 1-on-3. Mercado over to Mendoza. Mendoza, great recovery from Brangie Soriano as Mendoza misses that short stab right there. And the Lady Battalions will look to slow things down with 3:48 to go in the game. Here's a jumper. That's way off from Roque. Maybe a bit rushed there from Roque. So the ball will swing back to the Lady Sailors. 3:37 remaining in the game. Borja has been on fire for the Lady Sailors in this game. 7 points in the fourth quarter. Borja attacks once more. Borja, everything but the shot as that rattles out for Chovy Borja. 55-52, 3:20 to go. Soriano looking to respond. Great pass by Vanji Soriano as Len Formata scoring on the easy juice. And it's down to a 1-point lead for the Lady Sailors once again, 55-54. Here's a three-pointer. Mendoza won't go. And the battle for the rebound will go to Roque. Soriano will call the shots now for the Lady Battalion. Soriano over to Garcia. Kicks it out to Sok Borja. Borja looking to take the lead with this one, but that won't go in. And the rebound by Mendoza. Look at how Garcia is diving for that loose ball, and who will get it? Look at the effort of the Lady Battalions as they get it right back. Borja for 3. No good. In the battle for the rebound, Roque gets it. Roque is still no go. And who will get it? It will be Mercado, but Mercado nearly loses the basketball once more. And this time, Chovy Borja will slow things down. No, she will look to attack. Borja attacking. Borja will get fouled by Kat Garcia. So a lot of chances for the Army Lady Battalion to go ahead. But unfortunately, they can't capitalize on those offensive rebounds. So look at Borja just beating Garcia to the spot. And the timeout is called by the Navy Lady Sailors. We will be back shortly. It has been a big quarter for the Lady Sailors. Big game all in all for Mendoza with 11 and 8 and 4 assists to her name. But will they hold on to this 1-point lead? 5 seconds. A three-pointer. This will be big. Won't go, and Borja gets the rebound. Entering the final 2 minutes of this ball game. The Lady Battalions, oh, and almost a turnover there. And it is a turnover. And the referees will look to review the play just to verify and get this call correctly. And from this angle, it looks like it may have hit the foot of the Lady Sailors, or a Lady Sailor. But let's see. And Borja. And it's a tough call. From this angle. And the ball will stay with the Lady Sailors. We've got 14 to shoot. And a timeout is called by the Lady Sailors. They're up by 1. We will be back shortly. We're back to live action here at the Brenzi Giao Convention Center, where the Lady Sailors, Philippine Navy Lady Sailors, is holding on to a 55-54 lead over the Army Lady Battalion. And right now, I'd like to mention the last 2 minutes was brought to you by Converge. And so a foul is called on Flor Mata, and the shot clock is reset to 14 seconds. Ong now. Here's Arai. Arai looking to attack. Borja. 5 seconds. Borja turns the ball over. And here's Vanji Soriano. Vanji Soriano going all the way, but great recovery from Mercado to tap that ball out. And almost easy layup there for Vanji Soriano. And here's Borja for the lead. No good. And the rebound by Ong. Ong, 52 seconds. Ong looking to pad that lead further. Over to Arai. Over to Borja. Borja waiting for that pick. Borja now fakes. Borja, 9 seconds. Borja over to Mercado. 5 seconds now. 4 seconds. Mercado looking to shake off her defender. Here's Ong for 3 at the buzzer. No good. And the rebound by Soriano with 28 seconds to go. They are looking to take the lead here. 24 seconds and a timeout is called by Roque. With 17 seconds to go on the shot clock, around 6.6 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A timeout is called by the Army Lady Battalion. They're trailing by 1. We will be back shortly. We look at the Navy Lady Sailors who will try and get a stop here with 23.6 seconds remaining in the quarter and 17 seconds on the clock. We look at the game reset, 2 full timeouts for the Lady Sailors and a 30, and only a 30 remaining for the Lady Battalion. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Almost a turnover there. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Here's Soriano. Soriano throws it up. No good. Battle for the rebound. And the Lady Battalion get it. 6 seconds to go on the game. Garcia underneath. Roque, no good. 3 seconds and a big rebound by Lumogda. And the Lady Battalion getting all the chances. Getting all those shot attempts and the offensive rebounds. But unfortunately, Soriano getting that first attempt won't go. Soriano battling for it. Garcia recovering. And they get another shot attempt here. Roque. But Roque won't go. Won't hit that. And a timeout is called by Lumogda. We will be back shortly. Right now, it's just 1.1 second remaining. As we look at the game reset, no more fouls to give for the Lady Battalion, but they only have 1 30-second timeout. And right now, immediately after the inbounds, if they don't force a turnover, they have to foul because there's only a second, 1.1 second remaining. Oh, no, there's a foul. They've already fouled on Lumogda before the timeout. So now Lumogda will be put on the pressure cooker as she misses the first one. And if she misses this one, they will have, she makes it 56-54, and a 30-second timeout is called by the Lady Battalion. They have 1.1 second to make a possession out of this. Well, before that, we will head to a short break. We will be back shortly. .1 second remaining. No more timeouts for the Lady Battalion. But the interesting stat here is there's still a foul to give for the Lady Sailors, meaning they can actually foul and waste a little bit more, waste time a little bit more, and hopefully have it run out. So, but they have to be careful in using that. They have to make sure that it's not in the shooting motion. So if you're the Lady Battalion, plenty of time to get one catch and shoot here. Maybe one dribble. But a catch and shoot is the comfortable play here. Where will they go? They go to Soriano. Soriano for the tie. Won't go. And the Lady Sailors hold on to a 56-54 win. Excellent defensive plays in the end. Soriano getting a good shot, and I don't think it would have counted even if that shot went in. Good recovery from Borja, and a big win for the Lady Sailors, 56-54. We will be back with the best player of the game. WNBL, Here in the Women's National Basketball League, where the Philippine Navy Lady Sailors came away with a 56-54 win over the Philippine Army Lady Battalion, and all because of the Kruberg, best player of the games. We can see her here. Look at that, skying over that rebound, getting the easy 2 points on the offensive rebound, making all the right cuts, getting all the right stops, and hitting all that short stab. Once again, our Kruberg, best player of the game, with 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, is Janelle Mendoza. Janelle, congratulations and welcome to the panel.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Slow start for the Philippine Navy Lady Sailors nung first quarter, pero eventually, second, third, fourth, you got things going. Ano nagbago after that slow start?
First of all, actually, medyo, yun nga, sabi niyo nga po, slow yung start namin. Pero eventually, after that halftime, third and fourth quarter, nag-adjust kami in terms of defense and especially sa pag-run namin ng plays. So yun, gang rebound and follow lang yung instruction ni coach at saka yung pinaghandaan namin.
Lots of medyo nakaka-nervyos na moments in the fourth quarter, especially since they've been getting all the offensive rebounds. But can you talk about your defense holding on and making sure na hindi na kayo na-iskoran nitong Lady Battalion?
Yes, definitely this second round, from nag-start ng second round, in-improve talaga namin yung defense namin, yung talaga yung pinaghandaan namin sa up until sa mga upcoming games namin. So, yun, kaya yun yung kanalabasan ng game today. So, which is na napakita naman po namin kung ano yung mga pinaghandaan namin, especially yung instruction ni coach and with the help of everyone and teammates sa loob po ng court.
Oh, yun, Janelle, baka may gusto kang batiin, pagkakataon mo na. Take the floor, Janelle.
Yes, una po sa lahat, maraming salamat po sa sumusuporta on behalf of Philippine Navy Go for Gold Lady Sailors. Thank you to our Vice Admiral Adeluis S. Bordado, Sir, Philippine Navy, to our manager Commodore Roy Vincent T. Trinidad, to our sponsor Go for Gold. Thank you. And of course, lahat po ng sumusuporta at naniniwala sa team namin, and also to all WNBL fans, sa family ko po, sa Nueva Ecija. Thank you. Ako si Janelle Mendoza, WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina.
And once again, our Kruberg, best player of the game, 11 points, 8 rebounds for us is Janelle Mendoza. Congratulations, Janelle, and salamat sa pagbisita sa panel. And right now, we head you over to the post-game highlights. Early on, we asked if it will be Army domination or revenge. Revenge it was, as the Philippine Navy Lady Sailors broke out of a slow start and then held on to a victory. As we look at the hot start of Karen Lumogda to just make sure that the Navy Lady Sailors hang around, but Borja having answers as the Lady Battalion took a 19-15 lead after the first 10 minutes in the second quarter. Len Flormata continuing her dominance underneath, and on the other end, Trixie Antiquera getting some good minutes for the Lady Sailors. Scored back-to-back baskets in that trip. Justin Ong also getting her hand in the scoring for the Lady Sailors, but Sok Borja has been consistent downtown, and after the first